Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Shatin Racecourse here on Sunday. It is April the 29th, 2018. Gonna look at the group races, the stakes races on today's program from Shatin. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections from race courses around the world. The races I'll be looking at are the group races, races 6, 7, and 8. Race 6, 7, and 8. So let's get on to it, starting off with race number 6. From Shatin. The sixth race, it's the Group 1 Champions Mile. It's going for a purse of $2.3 million. Field of 8 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the turf course. My top selection in this race, I like the number 9 horse, Singapore Sling. Gonna go 963 in the tricast, the trifecta. 963, tricast, trifecta. Top pick number 9, Singapore Sling. Chad Schofield is on this one, this 5-year-old gelding. His most recent outing came on the 18th of March. I came here at Shatin, 2,000 meters, a mile and a quarter, a 4-year-old handicap, or excuse me, a 4-year-old stakes. He finished second by 1 3/4 lengths. He had a good inside post run, and he just sat off the mid-pack that day. He had a great turn of foot at the end. He just missed, but he had a very respectable run, I think, that day. Before that, the 18th of February, shot in 1,800 meters, a mile and 1/8 and a 4-year-old stakes. Pardon me if I keep saying 4-year-old stakes. The American Forum guy they provide for us for the Shatin races doesn't name the stakes race itself. So just keep that in mind. I did watch the replays on our American betting channels. But the only problem is they don't put the race names. So that's why I'm saying a 4-year-old stakes. Just keep that in mind. But the 18th of February, 1,800 meters at Shatin in a 4-year-old stakes. This horse won by 1 1/4 lengths. He sat just stock and leaning pair that day. He had a great turn of foot at the end, and he had a very nice victory that day at 10-1, a little bit of an upset. And then before that, Shatin 1 mile, 1,600 meters in a 4-year-old stakes again. He finished second by 1 1/4 lengths behind nothing I like more. He was 20 to 1 that day. He didn't run like a 20 to 1 shot. He ran very well. A great turn of foot at the end, going the 1,600. Coming back to 1,600 again in this spot, I like him quite a bit. Watch out for him to run a big one. So to recap my bets for the 6th from Shatin, it's the Group 1 Champions Mile. Gonna go with the 9-horse Singapore Sling. Gonna go 963 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 7 from Shatin. The 7th race, it's the Chairman's Sprint Prize. It's a Group 1 race going for a purse of $2 million estimate. Field of 9 horses here going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the turf course. Top pick in this race, I like the number 1 horse, Mr. Stunning. I'm gonna go 162 in the tricast of the trifecta. 162 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 1, Mr. Stunning. Sam Clipperton is on this one. The 6-year-old gelding by Exceed and Excel. This horse's most recent outing came about 3 weeks ago now, the 8th of April, which was, 3 weeks ago. Shot in 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters on good ground in a Group 2 stakes race. He finished second by a neck. He sat second most of the race. He tried attacking, beat the clock 1 that day at the end. He just missed, but he ran a very good run that day, especially off a little bit of a break. His start before came 20th of January here at Shatin. Good ground, 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs in a Group 1. He finished second by a neck, and again, he just missed as the favorite. He ran a hell of a race, and then before that in a Group 1 here at Shatin, 6 furlongs December the 10th. While the world was watching, he ran well. He won by a neck as the favorite. A very easy victory. It doesn't get any easier than that. I like him quite a bit in this race here today. He ran well here last year on this afternoon, and watch out for him to run a big one. I know he'll be probably a low price, but he's a great horse, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the 7th from Shatin, it's the Group 1 Chairman's Sprint Prize. Gonna go with the 1 horse, Mr. Stunning. I'm gonna go 162 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 8 from Shatin. The 8th race, it's the feature race. It's the Queen Elizabeth II Cup. It's the Group 1 Queen Elizabeth II Cup. It's going for a purse of $3 million estimate. Field of 8 horses going to 2,000-meter trip or 1 mile and 1/4 on the Shatin turf course, which is basically just more than a lap around the turf course. So it starts right about around the finish line. So just keep that in mind. You want a good post draw on this race course with a quick run into the first turn. My top selection in this race, I like the number 5 horse, Ping High Star. I'm going to go 528 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 528, TriCast, trifecta. Top pick number 5, Ping High Star. Zhao Moreira's on this one, the Magic Man. 5-year-old gelding by Nam Deju. This horse's most recent outing game on the 18th of March here at Shatin, a mile quarter, 2,000 meters in a 4-year-old terms stakes race. He won by 1 3/4 lengths. He had a horrible post drug going a mile and a quarter that day. Like I said, you want to be on the inside. This horse was drawn 9 out of 14 that day, so he saved no ground going into the first turn. But this horse had a great turn of foot at the end, and at 5.5 to 1, Ryan Moore rode a great race. This horse had a very nice victory. If you watched just the first quarter of a mile of the race, or the first 400 meters, you would have thought this horse has no chance. But when he got, after the first 400 meters, he really put on a show, shall I say. But before that, the 3rd of March here at Shatin, 7 furlongs, 14 meters in a Class 2 ratings handicap of 100 to 5 to 80. He won by 2 1/4 lengths that day. Only a field of 7 horses. He was towards the back pack for most of the race. Had a great turn of foot at the end, and he won very nicely. And then a Class 2 handicap again at Shatin, 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters, 4th of February. Horse won by head. Sat about mid-pack. Great turn of foot at the end. A very nice victory. I like him quite a bit here today. His last one stepping up in class from the wide poster was impressive. Today, and in a little bit more class with an inside poster, I still think he'll run a big one. So watch out for this one here today. So to recap my bets for the 8th from Shatin, it's the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, Group 1. Gonna go with the 5 horse, Ping High Star. Gonna go 528 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.